morning.
Good afternoon.
Good evening.
Or whatever time you're listening.
And you're listening to...
Listen very carefully. The podcast for people who love all things hello.
So, let's begin.
I'm Kim Hartman, and I played the part of Helga.
I'm Guy Siner, and I played Lieutenant Gruber.
And I am Richard Gibson, and I played Herr Flick.
This is Series 3, Episode 16, An Almighty Bang.
And we're on air.
We are, in fact, on air.
Yes.
Hello, everybody.
Hello. Now, before we go any further, we should mention this thing that we've had some feedback from fans, because now we've started doing the shorts for YouTube and Instagram and stuff. It looks very funny when we're looking in profile. You're okay.
Of course I'm okay.
We promised to practice talking to each other,
But looking at you
facing front.
Yes.
So let's just see how well
Looking
we
at
do.
you, even though we're talking to each other.
Yes. And we're hoping we'll get good at it.
Yes.
Which we're not.
You're looking at me. I can see out of my peripheral vision. I can see you looking at me then.
When I, it's
Oh,
all
yeah,
right
when
if I
you do that.
It's okay if I do that when you're talking. It's when we're talking that we have to face out front.
Oh, I see. Okay.
Because in the shorts, it cuts to the person speaking.
There is another preliminary which I would like to mention. As I just said when I did the clapperboard, this episode is called An Almighty Bang. And that, the slug line, the title line of the episode, is in fact spoken by a character. And it is about to be spoken in that character's voice by our beloved Kim Hartman.
Our resident Fanny impersonator.
Episode 3, Series 3, Episode 16, entitled
An Almighty Bang.
I think that deserves a round of applause.
Excellent. And what fun it was. What fun the episode was, An Almighty Bang.
I noticed that the glasses actually behind the bar are very, very sparkly.
Oh, yes. Somebody from the Resistance is going to come and
cleaned them.
shoot them up.
Somebody cleaned them for a change.
Well,
Yes.
I think it possibly could be the new cleaners.
Oh,
the
yes.
airmen.
The airmen who were cleaning ladies.
Can I start? Well, we've already started quite boringly, so can I do another boring set watch?
Yeah.
You know what I'm like. Do you remember we talked before about there being a chandelier that hung down that gave you the impression that
Yeah.
there's a ceiling?
Oh, yes, in the middle of the studio, in the middle of the cafe set.
Yes.
Yes.
There's a new one. There's an extra chandelier.
I didn't notice that.
And the set was altogether much more busy, so there's clearly a new designer, because we're now at the second episode of a new series. So we have a new designer, and we have...
Did you notice as the titles ran by?
I love him doing his... looking into camera like...
You told
I'm
me.
not allowed to move my
You
head.
told me I wasn't allowed.
I know. You're talking
I
about
ask you a question, but I'm looking straight at the peasants.
not daring to look from side to side. We'll get the hang of it sooner or later.
We will.
That's it, right?
That's
It's
it.
been very nice to talk to you, and
Yes,
we'll
and
see you
goodbye.
next week.
Bye.
Yes.
Yeah.
I have a question. You know the bedroom? There was a scene, for those who didn't actually watch it, in which Fanny and Leclerc, what's his first name? What's the new Leclerc? Is he still Ernest?
He
Ernest.
must be, yes.
He's the
yes.
same
The
character
same
as
character.
played by Derek Royal, but
Yes.
a different actor playing him. And after the wedding and the honeymoon, they went up in their bed in a balloon and they've crash landed. And they've ended up inside one of those beds that folds up into the wall.
Yes.
Question, which bedroom was that?
Good question.
We've never seen that bedroom before, have we?
Was it supposed to be Fanny's bedroom, just with a new bed in it that disappeared into the wall?
No, I don't think
Or was
so.
it supposed
No.
to be a completely new bedroom?
It must have been a completely new bedroom because Fanny's bedroom had the brass bed and everything.
Perhaps just a spare bedroom.
And when the bed came down, it was actually wooden.
Yeah.
It had a wooden bed head.
Yeah.
So there was one episode in which we saw the bedroom of the waitresses, but this one, I don't know where that was.
No, but I suppose there were a few rooms above the cafe because they got used for
And
various
this-
nefarious purposes. I find it quite difficult to say nefarious then, and I haven't had anything to drink
Yes,
yet.
you have.
Iced tea.
You lying hound, you had some Prosecco.
That was ages
the
ago.
fizz, yes.
And we'd like our viewers to know that this is not rum and coke, it's actually that lovely Lipton's.
Lipton's
Lipton's
iced tea.
Oh, if anyone works for Lipton's, so far we haven't got sponsorship from you. Cheers.
On this subject about the not having seen the bedroom before, there have been several scenes I noticed, particularly kitchen scenes, that suddenly appear that we've never seen before. And we think, but the kitchen never looked like that. This must be some different part of the kitchen or a different kitchen.
Yes.
So they do tend to write to design new sets because they suit the scene.
I
suppose
suppose
don't worry too much about the continuity of the stuff.
it wouldn't be very fair on a designer to say, right, can you design this but make it exactly like the last
Yes,
series
it has
before
to
you
go
do
in Fanny's
Yeah.
bedroom, yes.
Well, there'd be no fun in it for them then either, would there?
Yeah.
Because, I mean, they're very creative people.
Exactly.
And into this bed in the wall, where these two characters were supposedly hanging upside down like bats, because the bed had collapsed into the wall, and they were eventually being fed soup with a pair of bellows, which I rather like.
And they had
Onion soup as well.
Onion
Yes.
soup.
And they had to drill a hole through the wall. Now, I think that soup through a hole has been done before, hasn't it?
It
We've
probably
done the soup
has.
through a whole joke.
We've had
We've
ham
had the soup in
sandwich.
the ear trumpet.
Oh, that's it, ear trumpet.
We've had that, where you had to suck it out of the ear trumpet.
Yeah, and we've had the ham sandwich under the bell, which
Oh.
was always my favourite.
Von Smallhausen, yes.
Yeah.
under the bell. Oh, dear.
Yes, so they eventually managed to get the bed down, didn't they? And open,
Yes.
and they were rescued.
Indeed, they did.
And they'd been sound asleep, hanging upside down. So, and how was it? Oh gosh, of course. I'm sorry, I'm rambling now, but of course, how was it that the bed got let down?
by an exploding.
Almighty bang!
I think another round of applause, please.
I don't think it was as good. That one wasn't as good.
Yes,
That's why it was a smaller round.
Monsieur Alphonse, swiftly and with style, blew the hinges off the bed with some gelignite, and so the bed came flying down. And Herr Flick and von Smallhausen, who were waiting beside the bed to interview Madame Fanny, were blown off their feet and decided that since they'd been given rather a headache, they would come back later.
And you sort of knew that was going to happen.
Yes, it was rather funny, was it? Because you marched up the stairs, didn't you, and said that you were going to go in, and the others that were waiting outside with their fingers in their ears, waiting for the dynamite to go,
Yes.
were saying, no, don't go in. And you said, I'm good stuff, I can do what I like, or words to that
That's
effect.
right.
And in you went, and almost immediately got blown up.
Yes. I love the way the blowings up never actually kill anybody in this series, do they? Nobody's died from a blowing up.
Or even get seriously injured. They just get...
They just get their clothes blown apart.
They get dishevelled because it happened to von Flockenstuffen a bit later in the episode.
And it's
Yes.
happened to Herr Flick on several occasions,
Yeah, he's
where you've
been
ended
blown
up
up a lot.
tottering about in the cafe
In shredded
in
costume.
shredded clothing.
Yes. I think they might have had a set of ready-made shredded clothing for Flick and von Smallhausen.
I would think they should
'Cause it
have,
happened a
yeah.
lot.
Which brings us on to, because you've just mentioned him, von Flockenstuffen, the lovely Ken Morley, who had a really good episode this week, I
Who
thought.
is also now known, but wasn't at that time, for playing Reg Holdsworth in Coronation Street. And now he's surpassed us all, hasn't he?
Yes. Yeah.
Huge star.
I mean, he should have been in every
But
episode.
very-
They should have found a regular character
Oh,
for him.
God.
Very funny character.
Yes, I don't think you could ever get enough of him, really.
He never wasted a single moment.
No.
Did he?
Mad as a hatter.
And it wasn't a taking it from other people thing. It wasn't a showing off or upstaging thing. Everybody who was in scenes with him was quite happy because there was play in it.
Yes.
Am I right?
Yes.
I mean, you did. I didn't do
You
many
are,
scenes
yes.
with him.
Yeah.
Well, yes, we
But
did.
nobody felt that he was taking the limelight or anything.
No.
did they?
No.
He was a gem.
Yeah. So he has marched into the newly decorated Colonel's office.
And immediately thanked Gruber for all the
Well, because last week we had decided together that we were going to redecorate.
So it's now got lovely pink and gold, I think.
Yes, it's sort of biscuity pink and gold. Very, very attractive. And Von Flockenstuffen stands there with his hands on his hips, admiring.
Nothing camp about him.
No, hardly camp at all.
So now somebody was going to be sent off to a suicide squad, the Colonel.
Yes.
Because there was a plot to kidnap Churchill from the beach at Bognor, where he had gone to do some painting, Bognor, and the plot had been hatched by one Boris von Bratwursten, who was Flockenstuffen's friend, another general who'd come up with this dotty plan. It was the Eagle has landed, wasn't it?
Yes.
Effectively, where this snatched squad of Germans would go and grab Churchill, and then a suicide squad would cover their retreat. And Colonel von Strom was offered the honour of heading the suicide squad.
Can I do an impression?
Yes, do.
Good idea. And then he's von Flockenstuffen said, "And you will lead it." And then he did this cup of tea blowing thing.
Yes.
Yeah.
I liked the way von Flockenstuffen put it, which was, you'll head the suicide squad. What do you say? What do you say, Colonel?
Yes, you did it a lot better than I did. And you got the Ken Morley voice very nicely. I thought, does that get deserved around?
No, I don't think so.
I'll tell you what, we can let him off a couple of fines from the W word.
Yeah.
I think anybody who does a good impression can start knocking off little bits
But
of their
nobody has
fines.
actually been fined yet.
I know, but they will. They will.
And now, what we have to talk about, of course, is poor old Piggy. Poor old Piggy.
Oh no, but that's a bit later.
Okay.
It gets. I only say this because it's easier in the edit if we do it chronologically.
Yeah.
You have no idea what my life is like. Editing away all day. No, I actually.
It is, in fact, in this scene that von Flockenstuffen says, "I really need to go because I want to go and visit poor old Piggy in the hospital."
That's right, and that we know that we're going to get Piggy back.
We do.
Piggy back. Before we say any more about that, though, Monsieur Alphonse made an appearance, and we've rather missed him lately, haven't we?
We have. We haven't seen very much of him at all.
No, so it was a welcome return, I thought.
Yes, and I'll tell you who else we haven't seen at all in either this or the last episode. I think at all, Kirsten Cook as Michelle of the Resistance.
That's right.
She wasn't in this episode at all, or the last one.
Was she not in the last one?
No. We just watched it back, didn't we? Because we were worried about chronology.
Say it again.
We were worried about chronology.
Very good.
We noticed, I noticed, where's Krusty?
I think it might simply be that the plot went in a direction that didn't really take into account, because you didn't see much of Renee and you didn't see much of Edith.
You don't think it happened that Kirsten was sprogging at that moment?
I think she was fully
tended
sprogged.
to make a habit of it.
Yeah. Couldn't stop. I think, rather in the way that there were a couple of episodes that didn't feature us very much.
Yeah.
I think it just happened to be a kind
depends on the storyline, doesn't it?
German-heavy story with Flockenstuffen and all that. So the resistance plot didn't really come into it. The airmen hardly appeared.
No.
So, nothing personal, Kirsten. Anyway, so after this, did we not go into the cellar?
No, von Flockenstuffen did, looking for better wine.
No, but before that,
That was later in the episode,
because
wasn't it? Yes.
there was the knocking. And it was, I only answer the door when you knock, and then...
Oh, yes!
Yes! Dungeons! Yes!
Elaborate knocking going on, which went... Can you do it? Wrong. Why did you not shout, Helga? Can you remember
I can't remember, no.
I'll feed you the line, then you say it. I did not want everyone to know I am your bit of stuff.
Yes!
Will you
I
do
did
it?
not want everyone to know that I'm your bit of stuff.
That was just classic.
Yes, perfect.
Now we know for certain that was a Jeremy line, because not a David line, because David didn't write it.
Oh, no, absolutely. Yes.
Indeed.
So we know it can't have been a Paul line either, because we've had many lines like that
Yes.
before. And then I said, do you wish me to kiss you? And you said, no. You said no.
Not until
because
you've learned how to knock.
Not until yes, you've learned how to knock. So I just did one knock on your desk.
Good enough.
And you said,
Close enough.
Oh, God, we had some fun, didn't we?
yeah, I do like our scenes in the
Yes.
cellar. Yes, they're always good fun.
I mean, that was a novelty scene with practically no plot at all, wasn't it?
Absolutely.
I can't remember why we were there, but it was just a bit of fun between us.
You must have given me some sort of instruction, or I must have given you some piece of information, I suppose.
Possibly. Oh, and of course, a couple of Gruber behind him, I'm very adaptable lines that they just cannot resist.
Indeed.
I'm right behind him.
Right behind.
Yes.
And Madame Edith, in a fantastic costume, when she came down the stairs in the cafe.
Oh, yes, as the
Dressed
cabaret.
as-
A sort of Carmen Miranda headdress.
Yeah.
Yes.
Was that with her maracas?
Maracas.
It was.
They can't resist me with my maracas.
Yes.
It drives them crackers.
Yes.
Yes.
And was that the one with the exotic headdress, or was that
Yes.
earlier?
No,
No,
it
that
was
was
the one
it.
with the exotic
And
headdress.
the, and the
It's got
girls kept
grapes.
shouting, "Ole!" and she
Yes.
was furious.
Me and my maracas. Is that actually a song?
It is. It is.
I didn't recognise the melody for some reason.
And von Flockenstuffen can't understand why the other two Germans at his table are putting cheese in their ears.
Yes.
And she starts to sing, and he immediately reaches
He
forward and
understands.
gets some cheese and puts it in his own ears.
But then, after that, when she'd finished singing, he said, "Has she finished singing?" And somebody said, "Not quite." And he thought, the cheese is clearly not working because he heard the question.
And then I had a little song as well.
Which
And I
You did. You have a
Lovely.
barnstorming
well,
performance.
it was, I don't know about Barnes, but I rather liked the fact that I was slightly taking off Marlene with unable to pronounce the R's.
Was it "See what the boys in"?
The back room will have, yes.
That was a way of getting him
Tell
to
them
sing.
I cried.
Go on, more.
I tell them I lied just the same.
Fantastic.
Yes, it was great fun.
Do you know, I spotted something. On the top of the piano, there was an ashtray with your cigar in it.
Yes.
So there must have been a point that's been cut where you were at the piano before, because you arrived at the piano and your cigar was already there. I'm a continuity hound, as you may have noticed.
Yes, perhaps.
What was it doing there?
Perhaps, or I don't know, maybe I had, maybe the idea was, yes, I had sung another song earlier in the evening, and so...
No, but they said Lieutenant Gruber will do a number. It was quite clear it was the first time he'd sung.
Well, I'm at a loss.
Continuity there.
Continuity.
Or editing, maybe. Maybe there was a bit more in the scene previously.
That's right. Maybe there was a bit
Possibly.
between you
Maybe.
A
getting...
bit where you saw me come and sit down and
Yes.
put
Yes.
the cigar in the ashtray and then sit down and start singing, and they thought, oh, that's boring, we'll cut that. We'll just have him start singing.
Yeah, or something.
I
It
shouldn't
was
be looking at you, but yes.
Well, of course, as we know, all of these have been re-edited, haven't they, since they were originally
Yes.
That's a point,
and
of course.
edited.
to cut them to
Sometimes just to get them to a uniform length.
For America.
That's a
But well noticed, anyway.
personal note. Vicky's clearly had the baby by this time,
Well,
because she was looking very slim in her tight pencil skirt. Because in another episode we were saying she's wearing a very full nightdress.
Yes,
remember?
that's right.
But the baby is clearly, Louise is clearly with us by this stage.
Yes, Louise would be.
And is in fact a year old by now.
A year old.
Line of the week? Does anyone have a line of the week?
I never thought about thinking of a line.
I didn't either. I think I'll stick with Kim's impersonation of the title.
Oh, yes.
I think I'll stick
But
with that.
I particularly enjoyed von Flockenstuffen. When he's being mad, he says, "Is my head on the right way round?"
Yes.
Oh no, was that no? That was Klinkerhoffen.
No,
it was
von Flockenstuffen.
Stuffen who got completely pissed
Yes.
and then got blown up.
That's got blown up.
He'd just been blown up.
That's
right.
right. And you can do the voice. So will you say it?
I can't really.
You're good at it.
Is my head on the right way around?
Very good.
I can't really do it.
Yes, you can.
Can
I think that's good.
Okay.
Can you?
Is my head on the right way round?
That wasn't bad.
Now it's your turn.
Is my head under that here? The worst. But it's the mad staring eyes.
Yes.
Is your head under that here? Oh, what a genius.
Oh, lovely.
Now, we've had a lovely time. Have you had a lovely time?
Lovely time.
Yes. I hope you've all had a lovely time. And it's nearly time for us all to go home.
Oh, time to say goodbye.
But before we do, I think we should have a limerick. Now, last week, Guy did one. The week before that, I did one. And so I think it might be your turn.
Kim, I
What do
think
you
it
think?
might be your turn.
Have you
All
got
right,
a
then.
limerick for us?
Well, I think I might have one. Shall I have a go?
Yeah, have a go.
There was a young woman from Tottenham whose manners she'd completely forgotten them. Whilst at tea at the vicar's, she took off her knickers because she complained she felt hot in them.
Hooray!
Well done.
Very nice.
Well, I think that's about all we've got time for. It's been a lovely afternoon. The sun shining outside, birds singing, and it might be time for a cup of tea or something, I think.
Yes.
Cup of gin.
Too early for gin.
Too early for gin.
Too early for gin.
Yeah, we've already had Prosecco.
Okay.
Oh gosh, I'm being very masterful and bossy here, aren't I?
No, we're seeing
And
another side of you.
And it's unlike me to say no to a gin just yet. But I think we should do another, a little bit more work first, don't you?
Work. It's nothing but work.
Work.
They're slave drivers. They are.
So
Welcome to Podland.
we hope you've enjoyed listening to this pod. We've really enjoyed having you with us in the kitchen. So, if you have any questions
For answers
Or stories for
Kim,
Guy
or Richard,
contact us on
helga.com. That's pod@helga.com.